As I promised, up next is So Aesthetic Makeup. Now, the story behind that, I mean, you may have noticed maybe a little bit of a glow in my makeup. They're currently doing my makeup, So Aesthetic. And I was walking in Osu and I discovered a makeup studio. And I thought, okay, well, maybe this is just another makeup studio. Turns out it is a makeup studio, of course, where you can get all your makeup done. But the lady produces her own makeup. So the entire brand, So Aesthetic. I mean, even from face wipes, she creates those, lip gloss and foundation, everything, colors, different beautiful colors. So then I had a moment and I had an interview with her in So Aesthetic Makeup Studio. So let's take a look at this interview and we'll be back. Sitting here with Sacha Okoh from So Aesthetic. What is So Aesthetic? Well, it's a makeup studio, and I tell you, this lady does makeup for everyone that you can imagine. Well, the most beautiful, of course. And if you are, you'll definitely be calling her. She's sitting here with me. Thank you so much for joining us here today in the studio. Well, in your studio.
Hello.
So tell me exactly why So Aesthetic? What does that stand for?
Actually, So Aesthetic is the initials of my name, Sacha Okoh. Okay. Simple as that. And aesthetic is beauty. You know, that was it.
Yeah. And when did you decide that? You know, one thing that's really amazing about you is that you have your own makeup brand.
Yes, I do.
Amazing! How did you even think about starting your own makeup brand?
Well, basically before I started just doing makeup, and I was buying loads of products from different suppliers. And one of the products I was buying, the guy actually said, you know, the amount of products you're buying, you can have a makeup line. I'm like, yeah, right, because I can't produce 100,000 pieces of lipstick. Are you crazy? And he said, you know what, there are companies out there who are willing to help small businesses. So I researched it, you know, got in touch with them, you know, gave them products I liked, because obviously I have no clue what goes into makeup. It's cosmetics. So I knew what existing products that were around that I liked. So I gave it to him.
Such as what?
Such as Bobbi Brown, such as MAC and Makeup Forever.
Okay.
So I gave them those brands that he should look at them and see if they can do something to suit me, to suit Ghana and suit my clientele. So we did a few, did try and error. My family tried it, my friends tried it, everybody said it was fantastic. Then I decided to do it.
Have you ever seen how it's done? Like makeup?
I've seen the process.
Tell me about
it. Sorry, I've seen the process. It's very scientific. That's all I can say. It's very, you know, in the lab, very intense. You know, it's deep.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
And so then you tried a couple.
I tried a couple of products. I tested a lot because I'm a makeup artist. I deal with a lot of products. I have I know what my clients like. I know what works well on your skin, especially with dark skin. So I knew what I needed, and I was just a good person to test a product to see if it suits my market.
Yeah. So right now, what do you think is the difference between So Aesthetic and MAC?
First of all, I'm Ghanaian. Secondly, I'm working with a small company who listens to what I want them to do. I work alongside them to do my product. It's not a mass market product, so there's a lot of heart and soul into the product. Yeah.
Did you put like the heat that is in Ghana?
Yes, I did, because I mean, even right now, everywhere in the world, even in Europe, every product has a sunscreen protection, SPF. So that was very, very important for me in Ghana as well. So, you know, that was the main thing they put in to avoid cancer.
Yeah. Tell me about all the different types that you have, because I know you have lip gloss.
I have lip gloss, I have lipstick, I have face powder, I have foundation, I have blush, and I have brushes, and I have eyelashes. We have our own range of eyelashes and
like
wipes.
Your own brand
yes,
as well.
my own brand of eyelashes and wipes.
And the wipes as well?
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Like I've never seen that done. I believe, if I'm correct, you're probably the only makeup brand that is Ghanaian owned right now.
Yes.
That I know of. I don't know anybody else.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So
and it's good as well as a pace for everybody else to start as well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it difficult starting?
Yes, it was difficult because can you imagine? There's so many well-known, popular, good brands on the market, you know, and my target is more of a higher. It's a luxury good. It's not a cheaper line. So you need to convince people that why should they leave MAC or Bobbi Brown and come to you. So that was a big challenge. But my method is that once you come to me, I would do it. I would take care of you, do your makeup for you, explain what goes onto your face, explain your product to you, you know, so you can understand it and see the benefits of my product.
And you're right here.
And I'm right here in Ghana, and so you have access to me. You know, you don't need to send an email to somebody you don't even know who made it, you know, whatever. You have access to me. And most of our products have minerals. They're all mineral based. You know, so it doesn't have any chemicals in our product. We have no chemicals in our products.
Okay, let's rewind a little bit and go back to how you even started 5 years ago when you started at Viva Boutique. Can you tell me more about that?
Actually, Viva Boutique is my mom's, and she's had it for over 25 years. I took over about 5 years ago, about 6 years once I moved to Ghana. Makeup came up because I was getting married and I wanted a makeup artist because I've seen so many beautiful magazines and I kept going everywhere and I couldn't get anyone to do my makeup for me. Fortunately, a lady from the States came down, good timing. She works for Bobbi Brown, so she came down to do my makeup and she charged me, well, I don't think she charged me that much, but then I was like overwhelmed. I mean, only makeup, you know, she charged me quite a bit and I thought, oh my God, this could actually be a good business. But then I didn't know when I would do it or how I'll go about it. But once I was pregnant and I was in the UK, I had time on my hands. So I thought, why not just go and do a course and see how it goes. And even if I don't do it as a career, I could do it for myself because I actually really wanted to learn how to apply makeup on myself, to feel good about myself. So that's what I did. Once I got back to Ghana, I just did it for friends and here and there, nothing big, and a few magazines. And I realized that this could actually turn into a good business. And that's how we started. So it wasn't planned.
It wasn't?
No, not at all. And I had this thing that I have all these products. If I don't work with it, I can still use it on myself. It wasn't like a loss to me anyway.
Well, now, there's so many of them that you have. So technically, I mean, you could use it on yourself. But
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I use my products.
You have to.
And it's fantastic.
If you don't, how do you expect me to? But it is fantastic. I have tried it before and I actually do really love it. Yes. Tell me more about when you started with Viva Boutique. What are some of the new things that you introduced to your mom's business that had already been existing for 25 years?
Basically, I have I've managed to gain quite a large range of young, successful, working women and men into the shop because she has her age range. So I've introduced actually a lot of new customers to the business because of my age. We've done an extension upstairs. Before it was just one floor down. I did a shoe and accessories floor upstairs to increase. I also increased our staff. Before we had like about 3, but now we have about 6.
6, okay.
Yes. We are opening a new shop at Marina Mall, God willing, by the end of this year. So those are the inputs I've put in. We have a website.
What's your website?
Viva Boutique GH. Viva Boutique GH Ghana. Oh no, Viva Boutique. www.vivaboutiquegh.com. What am I saying? Yes.
Okay. And then you also, what are some of the new additions that you're planning to make for So Aesthetic and for
So basically, we're starting a makeup school. In December, we're going to do a 1-week workshop. So call us, where you will have an insight of how to be a makeup artist and the joys of being a makeup artist and how to earn extra money.
But is this just for makeup artists or can someone
it could be you, it could be a banker, it could be a mother, it could be anybody, it could be a man, a hairstylist, because it can complement, if you're a hairstylist, it will complement your job. More money. If you're working in a corporate world, it's good to be able to look good.
If your mom is to help your kids.
Of course, it's for it's for everybody. You know, it's just an insight of it. And we're going to have after the workshop, we're going to actually start the school properly, where you're going to have an intensive 3 months. Once you're done, you're going to have intern and attachments to your show, Be Bold, and other organizations, so the students will have work experience and they can go off as makeup artists and start making money. We're going to teach them how to have their own, set up their own little business, have a business card, how to set up their website, how to upload their pictures, and so on.
And what about other plans too? So
we basically just setting up our makeup studio bar, where you can come and have your makeup done, do a little manicure and pedicure, and have a glass of wine or champagne or a cocktail.
Okay. So the makeup bar.
A makeup bar.
That's another first again.
Yes.
You are really setting the trend, aren't you?
A makeup bar. Yeah.
How soon will that be open? Hopefully?
4 weeks.
In 4 weeks.
Yes, in 4 weeks. Because in December will be 2 years. So would celebrate.
So aesthetic will
be 2 years. Yes. 11th of December.
So Sacha, tell me, I mean, you have now, I can see you're branching into different things. You've had this place for 2 years. You've been, taking care of Viva Boutique for the past 5 years. What are some of the challenges that you see, with your, let's say, employees or getting with the industry? What sort of challenges do you face?
I just feel that in Ghana, especially, this is the feeling I get, that people don't like to work as a team. It's a joy to have loads of makeup artists. It's a joy in whichever industry, so you can bounce information and knowledge from each other. But I realize that everybody likes to keep things to themselves, and once one is doing something, another person is doing it, then you're an enemy. But they don't realize you can actually team up, and make something beautiful. Those are one of the challenges. Workers-wise, you realize that a lot of people come poaching your workers. Because once they feel that your workers are good, they don't realize how much work you put into them. They come offer them a bit more money, and take them away.
Yeah, I met Sacha through my cousin. I was asked to come and give something to her. And man, that's how it started. That's how I met Sacha. Being trained by Sacha was really great because she's a good teacher. And it was easy and fun because I love makeup. So it was basically fun being taught by Sacha. Some of the challenges I face here are so aesthetic is with the clients, because you always have to make the clients happy. That's what I've been taught by Sacha. But you go and you have to go and make someone up, and then the client goes like, I don't like this. Other people come like, it's too much. But here it's so aesthetic. You always have to please the clients, and that's something I've learned from Sacha. Yeah.
Makeup with a flawless look, that is so aesthetic makeup. I find it completely amazing knowing a Ghanaian who has come up with her own makeup brand, like across all the different lines, lip gloss to foundation to everything. It was like heaven. Anyways, up next is Paralympics. What do you know about Paralympics? Let's take a break and we'll be back in a moment.
Brothers and sisters, you have something in you which society needs, which you can offer to society. So how do we do that? You have to be bold.